Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be introducing you the story about how we built this concrete wall. As you can see, straight all the way from the front and around the back here. You've got insets over the side there, and it's got steel posts inside. That's what keeps its strength. That's the kind of wall you'll be getting on the show. So I had no idea what I was doing, and I'm just going to share this experience with you. So I hope you guys found it useful. It's the walls of concrete
for my privacy, no neighbors on my lawn.
Taking photos with their phones.
It's the walls of concrete.
It will look like it's straight, is that right?
Yeah.
All right, okay, perfect. Okay, I'll get it witnessed and then send it through to you. I'm trying to get a fence built up, and there's like only 3 people in this town that do fences. One of them has a reputation for being the king of the area. Another guy has no reviews, he talks really well, except he's 20% higher pricing than everyone else. Another guy, he was really nice when he met me, he was really safe, really good. And then I email and she doesn't reply back to me, she just ghosts me. So I talked to the main man, the king of the town who does fences, and he was like, okay, I see all that stuff. Okay, we can do all that for you. I'll send you the contract through. So I was expecting it to be slightly more expensive, like the other dude who came over and just decided to make it 20% more expensive, like I said, even though I reduced the fencing, whatever happens. And he says, no, it's all good. Yeah, we'll do it. Just paid my deposit for a fence. We're building a wall. We're gonna build a wall. We're like Donald Trump. We're building a wall outside of our property. Just like me, you guys may be wondering what kind of wall you should build. So there's corrugated, there's brick, there's block, there's concrete like this. There's also something called modular. I actually got a modular wall right behind me. And the differences between all these wall types is as follows. See, concrete, they're the most actually solid ones. This one's about MPa 40. The kind of concrete that they put in driveways is MPa 25. So it's very, very hard. It's gonna take a battering ram to break, so they last the longest. And they're actually pretty economical compared to the rest. Brick and block, they are very, very expensive to put up, and after a few years they start to crack. You start noticing, over here I'll show you, you start noticing cracks in the render. So you have to, every few years or so, whenever there's a crack, maybe 5 or 10 years, you have to re-render it, cover it up with concrete again. That's how it's done. And then there's something called modular, and these are kind of new. They are up and coming walls. They look beautiful, and price wise they're very competitive with concrete. It really depends on your provider. So just like over here you can see a nice beautiful one. And the great thing about them is that they're actually movable, so you can literally just go up to them, push them upwards and go through. It's great for services, so if you need any drains or pipes or electricity conduits put in, you can actually do that, have a truck go through it. But on a negative, after around 5 years or so, what I've heard is they really weather apart. So they look good now, but you're gonna see lots of stains, lots of dirt, and it's gonna be cracking, and that's what they say. I haven't tried it myself, so I went with concrete, which is actually the cheapest option, and looks pretty good. So let's continue the show.
Stains. When did they put those in? I don't know. Hey, easy. They're gonna get rid of the bush. That's awesome. I like him. He just gets on with shit.
Today we are putting up concrete fence. The first step of concrete fence is putting up the posts. So right behind me we've got a JCB digger digging out the soil to put some nice steel rods in the ground. Look at these rods right here. So these are going to be the spikes that go into the ground. They've been marked out along the points, and they're going to be giving the stabilization for the concrete wall to slide on. So the first step is putting the fence posts down. That's how deep the hole is. It looks like it's about 2 meters in the ground. Look at that soil. This one is black and ashy. It goes on the ground. I wonder if we're still going to have a letterbox after this.
He said he's going to take it off when the crane comes. Yeah, I know. He can't do it today because he can't lift it.
this is the drain pipe that they were trying to avoid. So you can see it runs here to the house. So they just dug it a little bit to the right to avoid it.
You'll always see me when I come and install it. I want to make sure it's right. It's not somebody else that I send here and then I have the complaints afterwards and have to try and repair it. That's why I don't take too much work on. I don't do a lot of marketing. My work is mainly with builders. All the builders on the coast know me, and it's easy. They know who they're dealing with, and there's no dramas afterwards. So all your big builders, I don't need to do marketing. You know, that's the way it is.
How do you make sure that the wall is straight? Do you use like a level and all that stuff?
That's a trade secret. I'll
Trade
have to kill you when I...
Guys, trade secret gonna get exposed today. We're gonna be filming his trade secrets.
So cool.
You know, I've been hating that hedge for the longest time, and now I realize all I needed was a shovel to get rid of that brick. So I'm gonna get my chainsaw out and sort that hedge out after this. The reason this area was selected is because a bit more to the right, you got the electricity, you got the water coming straight into the house. So rather than putting the post right to the other post on the right, they put it slightly to the left to avoid all that nonsense. So luckily so far, we managed to avoid the drain. We also managed to avoid bringing down the house's electrics. So right here we have the man himself. What's your company name?
Catfish Earth Moving at www.catfishearthmoving.com.au.
And what kind of services do you provide other than awesome skills and digging?
Well, you know, it's a bit of everything really, just jack of all trades, master of all.
Master of all, so if you need some mastering of all done and awesomely some holes digging without bursting any pipes, precise control, make sure you check out his website.
Absolutely.
And check him out, the
All
man.
right. Happy days. Thank you very much.
So right now he's using the laser level to make sure that the posts are put up straight, as you can see. You don't need to go to the gym, do you? There you go, that's where the holes are. Right bang in the middle. That's where the posts are going to go up. He also took a measurement of the height of that wall to make sure that the wall is going to be flush with both sides.
Beats by Nevs.
Happening.
So as you just saw, we saw the cement coming down pre-mixed already into the defined holes, and it's really awesome just watching it like go through the tunnel, slushing up, and you can see it slowly filling up the holes, which is really cool. Now it's time to make sure that the line is going to be nice and straight with a beautiful line all the way through, so that we can make sure that the pillars are going to be upright. And so now that they're nice and flat, Gerhard's now put the line all the way through to make sure it's spot on straight, and I think this is when the next part is going to happen. So yeah, it's very accurate, there's a lot of engineering to a lot of accuracy, and it's just a really good job. Oh, the posts are going in. Wow, it's a deep one, isn't it? Nice.
Beats by Nevs.
Yep. Also on the meter gets all the
Steel post going first, and that's going to give the strength to hold up the concrete plates of walls. And it's a intense mix because once the
cement solidifies. The posts are stuck in that position. Look at the heights, they're like slightly different at the moment. But I guess we'll get adjusted at the end.
Gonna get adjusted.
So right now we have Oz Nicks concrete deliveries. How long have you been running this business?
About 8-9 years at this stage.
8 years.
Yeah.
And how many fences have you put up in the Gold Coast?
Oh, yeah, quite a few.
So what's next?
What's next on the show?
Well, we're doing another one that we're pouring in Grysmere. And then I got a 50-ton crane in bigger waters, and we're lifting
50 tons.
lifting panels in there.
Yeah.
So
And what about for us? In about a month's time we'll have some walls coming.
I'll probably start making them early next week. So
I'll be done for tomorrow at this guy's rate.
we'll try and get them in for you ASAP.
Take care.
Take care. Bye. So what's happened, Ash?
I have no idea what's
At
happened.
the crack of dawn.
But like it's 6 a.m. and apparently the fence right in front of us on the right side here, that's going to get stapled together, so that's why there isn't a post over there. And apparently next week or something like that, there's going to be a wall there. Oh, guy's too quick.
I feel excited because we're going to get a fence. Now, a fence is security and it's also privacy, so it'd be quite nice just to get a bit of extra security to the house. I think it's going to be quite nice as well once it's all done up, once we've painted it. We're going to have a fun adventure. Obviously right now it doesn't look the prettiest of gardens in the road whatsoever, but I am hopeful that today me and Ash are going to get some shovels. We're going to shovel up all of this soil. We're going to make it look nice again, ready for the next stage. I think that's what we're going to do next, is just tidy up as much as we can. What a mission it was to put in those steel posts, and as you can see in the next episode we're going to be showing you how they actually filled up the concrete in the posts and erected these beautiful big walls using a crane. Oh yes, it was hot, it was heavy, but luckily I didn't have to lift a finger.
The walls of concrete.